fantastic yesterday on and abused very heavily today. Games. Very interesting.
Stop that.
I'm surprised they were so scared actually at the bottom rune. There was only DP and a Beastmaster. I'm pretty sure they can actually get at least half HP on the Beastmaster there if they just commit for it.
Fada gonna go up and try and grab the creep wave. Now he's dangerous. He has leveled up the Photic shield, getting body blocked up by Karka. Still has the Tango regeneration in him, but with the creep wave, Fada so much damage, has to run back up again. But Mugi able to read
at the same time. So maybe this tiny middle is actually not as bad anymore as it was before. Yeah. Because the old tiny, the matchup was terrible against the DP, but the new tiny seems to work out quite a bit better.
Yeah. Pick up the tree and off we go again. Bottom lane, trouble for KP. The Maldic is on him. He will pop from that even if they didn't put the last hit in. Fight your natural reflexes.
Yeah, no, well, mid lane, he's actually winning in CS quite a bit. Toss back.
Avalanche, he was thinking about it, but not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yapso's in the neighborhood, but they don't really have enough damage even with Yapso here to do it, and they're going to even less. Oh, Winter Wyvern's behind us when a blast starts over on Ace. Yapso needs to create some space. The shards trying to keep Karka out of the fight, but it won't happen. Takes a couple of hits from the tower, but that is all that she wrote. So 3-man rotation in, or 2-man rotation in.
Tiny getting shut down. Very important, because he was actually winning mid lane, so that kill is
Karka.
important.
I don't know exactly where he wants to be. Able to get the stun off. Yapso starts to snowball forward. Karka out of mana. And, well, do they shard the top ramp? They're waiting to see. He wants Karka to try and run out of here. And now, Puppy starts with the stun. Maldic off target, but it won't matter. Yapso with the shards.
Too much farm and too much damage on the hero now. So the two supports are free to do whatever. Just now, as I say that they rotate in the two supports, they want to pressure the Morphling.
And there's the waveform out.
Yeah.
Like, Morphling was always one of those heroes that you described as, like, the hardest to kill because you got 3 escape mechanisms. Yeah. 1, the waveform, 2, the about to strike pushback, and then 3, the replicate. Oh, boy. Sitting on top of the bounty rune.
Beast still at level 6, and the Winter is actually leeching his XP. I don't really like that too much because they really need this raw online.
It's like they're trying to get KP just that little bit more money, though.
What item is KP going for? Medallion? Yeah, he got a medallion from KP.
Medallion to Necros makes the most sense.
Yeah. Or even Blink Dagger if they want to be a bit more aggressive.
They took the raid at CTC. Burns up the Exorcism. Have they got enough damage? CTY. They come in close. The snowball is waiting and then rolling ball to forward. Yapso's so low. The Crypt Storm will kill him off. Now CTY. 1 second for that waveform comes off cooldown. He goes through SCCC, but Faith. He turns on the curse, and why oh why Puppy is like, I'm getting killed by my stand-in just because you're able to put down the curse. TTY will be able to survive. The trade-off is going to be the tier 1 tower in mid. Exorcism damage will not be able to be applied fully into the tier 1 tower on bot.
Yeah, but it was good. They forced a good fight for them. Mugi TP'd bottom, so they're still gonna get the tower most likely.
More fight. Puppy is down here. Shards try and create a little bit of extra space. Puppy waits for the snowball. Now the paralyzing cast bounce between that one creep and then back into Mugi. But more support is here. It's Ace with the rotation. Looking for the kill on the SCCC. And with the tree toss and the creep toss, everyone's being tossed around at the moment like a salad. You'll lose SCCC. And now Life Stealer as well as what they would like. Karka, nice stun.
They can't raw or like burst, you know, with the slaughter. Once you jump in with the slaughter, actually, or they're going on the Beastmaster.
Oh yeah, tossing him back. Morphling wants this kill if they can give it to him, but the shots fly forward from Yapso again. Always grabs something a little bit more. But TTY can now unfold the ultimate. So stances starting to rise for this Morphling. The Linkers is rapidly approaching in Faith. The waveform in Yapso
again
punches the kill out, but no! TTY trapped in the trees! He couldn't get out! You talk about the light steal in combination with the slaughter. Well, that was just served to them on a silver platter. Yapso wants down. He's got 17 one-shot. There's no point using him. He's dead.
So he...
Tier 1 tower is falling thanks to the deep observer ward that Newbee have inside the Radiant jungle. They're going to get a kill on Puppy. He's just hanging around the tree lines with amplification. Splinter Blast. Puppy tries to actually, okay, commits the death ward. Attempting some more damage into Karka.
It's actually quite funny. The Beastmaster is only level 7 and he just reached it as well. He's like the lowest level on the Newbee lineup.
He's trying to make sure that
yeah.
people
Radiant's bottom.
Attack into Ace, KP's nearby, Parker with the crush, Fana, he has the aquatic shield, put it onto himself, so the snowball from Tusker has to be used to try and save him. The infested target into the back line, Lightfield now pops out, the curse is there, but it's on Abaddon, and Abaddon just had his ult triggered, borrowed time, so CTY gave him all the life, but he doesn't have any left for himself, as SCTC came in through the back lines, mopped up the rest of Team Secret, triple kill for him.
For the 2 deaths. Still doesn't have his Lincolns up. It should have been like a minute 14 Lincolns. Instead, it's going to be like a minute 18, minute 19 Lincolns.
Dark up, rolling boulder, snowball doesn't bring it up the hill. And well, that TPL won't work either. Avalanche trying to keep him away. A quick toss will kill off Karka. Boogie in the middle of multiple heroes. The Walrus punch is there. You said there was one counter to him when he was in the rage, and that's exactly it. They toss forward Fana. So Ace will fight. So they're scanning and they don't hit a ping.
And they only find the...
Now they do.
They can't go into the Abaddon.
There's 70 heroes behind him. Blink forward. They find Puppy. Snowball protection is there. But they're going towards Boogie. Rage going to wear off in a second. Actually going up towards Karka. They break through a long, long way with the Death Ward out. Going to be cancelled off. And again, SDCC, he's having this battle away from the rest of his team. And successfully, Ace can't do anything about it, working with KP. So it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. And now it's Witch Doctor who will fall as well. Make it a 2-for-1, make it a 3-for-1. Yamsor being surrounded by Newbee.
In the meantime, Morphling hitting the 2D.
And that shotgun was so good early in the day. Like, if you take out Wyvern, if you take out that Winter's Curse.
I mean, especially this game, also if you got shotgun, you can actually save your teammates.
Lincoln's triggered, silence as well. You can strength morph all you want, but I don't think you're out this one, CTY. Newbee brings in, like, sustainable items, all for him. Beastmaster has a level 1 Necro book, so not the greatest thing in the world for KP, but Ace, Avalanche toss, waveform forward. Oh, boy! Okay. Pop goes the Weasel in the mid lane. Faith is still on the run. Ace is right behind him. Doesn't have a tree to work with, but it won't matter when CTY. There you go. Got a special delivery.
Uh-oh, careful now.
Observer and sentries are down. Same thing for Team Secret. They have their own ultimate. They get the crush. Over on 2. Lincoln Speed will trigger. CTY is going to create a little bit more space. Paralyzing cars. Problematic for Newbee to continue to move. And the Maledic Death Ward. There's so much damage going into the Slaughter, but Puppy realizes he has to back up. Adaptive Strike, creating so much space. And Newbee's Smoke Gank is going to fail. Karka, well, he's looking to cancel TPs. Looks like he actually was able to do that up on top lane. There's Yamsor snowballing up Puppy again with the paralyzing cast, throwing out the practical ravage. But it's not enough to save Yamsor. But they stop the push up bottom lane, Team Secret. And they avoid the gap.
To replicate him through.
Interesting.
Wait, he just did? Oh, he got 3 grabs right now.
He got 3 grabs. Oh, the cross! Karka with 3, but the damage from the Morphling is ridiculously high. Fana's only will trigger as well. Here comes the brunt of the initial attack from Team Newbee. Repaired and falls with his ultimate. Now the curse is out. It's on Tiny, but he breaks free in an instant. Morphling, CTY, he actually gets himself waveform down, then jumps out to his Puppy. Puppy, space created by Yamsor, but not enough. SCCC's Crypt Swarm can reach over the blocks of ice. But what, like, so many abilities committed from both sides, and only a Slaughter who got a 3-man.
I think it's time for them to dictate this game.
I agree. Newbee are looking like they want to try and fight. They use the Splinter Blast to trigger off the Lincoln Speed to start with. As Abaddon to the front lines, Fana has his wand in his backpack at the moment. Not quite certain if that was the intention. His wand's just sitting in his backpack. No cheese, but oh, Karka, where was your life, Sunny Jim? Ripped apart so quickly. Fana wants to find more. Mookie is on the run. They're going to find Faith. He already burnt the curse. He does. And now, well, CTY will come back in again. Just attack it a couple of times. Ace. Welcome to tennis sound effects. Now, Team Secret can react, but they only saw at the very end of Newbee moving up to the high ground, so they just go in. Ace is beating away at that melee Rax. They do not have fortification. They burnt it before to try and protect themselves from the burst damage. Now Karka took him at Ace. Manta dodges it. The Ross in the back line, so Yamsor take down this fight, but the damage is still there. They'll get the exorcism up SCCC. He needs to be able to lift the Spirit Cyphers will give him that for the moment. E-Blade Pop is still available. Where is this regeneration going to come from? Waveform out. It's too much for the Beastmaster and handle, but the crush is nice from Kaka. Maybe with the damage. Oh, Newbee, they can't stand their ground. SCCC, he has Kaka to help create a little bit of space for him to regenerate. The Octarine call was giving him just a little bit more, but Team Secret too strong, too good, too furious.
Yeah, we spoke about how Newbee's on the clock this match, because late game they can't compete with the Tiny at Morphin at all, because essentially they're both two very hard carries backed up by an Abaddon.
Man, that clock has run out.
Yep, and it's over.
Yeah, Team Secret, they're basically pirates. They're hooked. They smashed all the clocks.
Tiebreaker secured. If they can get another win, then they're in for sure.
Maybe tiebreaker is secured if we can get a 1-1.
Yeah.
To pick.
Stopping Slark later on are more and more limited, it feels.
Reactive.
Yeah, no willing death, yep.
But you could also then see the mindset, right, of like Newbee, where they fifth pick this hero. They want to just tell Fad, like, hey, we know you're not gonna, like, you're gonna go anchor smash first level. Crack it up, man. Like, we are going to fight you.
I mean, Timber lanes really well against Hyde.
Oh, that mid puppy. TP out will be successful, goes all the way home.
Yep.
It's a decent creep wave coming underneath the tower as well. CTY can be pushed back a long way. He has the razors, of course. Needs to find those CS and not get too far away from the range creeps. Well, sure, every single last hit you can get cast up very low. Yapsor sharding him up. And the Sandstorm, they can't see him. The snowball at point blank range allows Yapsor to get the last little bit of damage and to force him out of the Sandstorm. Yapsor now whirling death connects. One more attack will do it. Mugi and the extra damage behind him, so Fada has to keep anchor smashing. Reduce the damage, get back behind the tower, and Mugi has burnt a lot of mana to try and get this kill and has not succeeded. I said now Puppy, glimpsing back as CTY. Doesn't he get fully ready for that Rubik, picking him up, throwing him back down again. SCCC, he needs a little bit more damage. That Crypt Swarm should be enough. If he can hit the target, he actually hits with a base attack. Up the hill, Puppy could do nothing more. And that's that sync. So, like, running close quarters with them, and then Guardian Angel, yeah, won't be anywhere near as effective.
Yep.
Kaka. Again, Snowball coming towards him, trying to create space around the bounty rune. Fada just says no. He doesn't want anything to do with it. When face in the neighborhood, one quick shot could have been thrown out, but the Radiant creep wave over so we can farm up the neutral camps. This is wonderful for Mace, because hey, the Dark creep wave's not going to do anything. Rolling bottom forward, Fate wants to keep running out this one. Karka's in the neighborhood, but then again, so is Puppy. They can keep that vision up, a quick glimpse. Kaka, shard to block him in. They don't need to go. Oh no! His Burrow Strike wasn't far enough, which allows CTY to hit the ring. We'll get to reveal him in the trees. Ace wants to keep this movement going. He KP straight out. He TPs to the tier 2 town, so it's not too far away. There's 126 stolen points of damage. Now bottom lane, they're diving in underneath the tier 1 and tier 2 tower. Kaka goes to the Burrow Strike. There's no time to Ravage, picking up Yapsor, keeping the sun over on Fada. The shards don't block in Mugi, but Mugi, 17 one shots will give him his mana back again if they want to try and fight him, and they pull him back in range of the tower. Reactive armor charge is starting to build up for Mugi, but they're also dissipating quickly too. As there we go. There's your damage with the whirling death. Lost the shard from damage. While top lane, SCCC kills off Ace.
Yeah, CTY won.
Towers.
They want to smoke up with the DP and get the bot tower with Exorcism. Or maybe not even smoke, just go for it straight.
Well, Burrow Strike over on the Tidehunter. Support can rotate over. He has Ravage available if he wants to pop it. More help is on the way. And here comes the shard trying to block him out. Kaka in his room. Oh, Fada actually ends up just popping anyway. And Yapsor will follow him into the afterlife. Snowball only delays the inevitable. Unless, well, one charges, keep the distance from the Exorcism, and shard. Oh, no! He can at least claim the bounty rune, but Exorcism spirits are able to catch him. Now Ace tries to turn the damage in. Remember, SCCC, that Exorcism still lasts a little bit longer, but won't last long enough. He kind of actually wants to last less time than that. Battlefield. It's on cooldown. Mugi, the shards from Yapsor will find the kill. Ace gets brought down by the Chakram. And Mugi has a level 1 Timber Chain, which will allow him to escape from both Fada as well as Yapsor.
I'm really going for the Blink first this game, or the Pipe into Mech. I would like to see a Blink, because they don't really have any other tempo hero.
Oh, Radiant Courier snipe.
Oh, he rolls punched it.
Well, Faith and KP were trying to fight the other one. Here goes your static link, so the toss away's not going to work. Faith, oh, that damage is too much. You can glimpse back range of it. It does see Moogie for the moment, and here comes, friends. Timber Chain's up right now, so 2 seconds before he do that again. They hop in position, raise, storm, and that is going to be a kill. Going the way of Puppy of all people.
Well played. But there's not. They need at least 1 mana boots.
Yeah, but they don't have it. And now they're going to lose KP. Snowball forward. He's going to repel himself up. Yatso. Oh, he misses a shard block. But Puppy can wait it out. And KP's had a long time going on a run. So we'll hold him inside the wall to begin with. Don't want to let him just TP out if he's got no mana for it. So Yatso throws the on him. And KP, they're trying to give it to CTY.
Oh, he actually used Guardian Angel. Still working on his Bloodstone.
Nice deep observer ward from Team Secret. Just back behind the tower, Puppy. Able to get the vision on him to glimpse into the storm. Oh, the shards almost pushing him out. In fact, I think it does do the thrust to the SEC. Will hit the ground. Ravage connected to the back line. They're trying to keep KP out. This fight to stop SEC from getting more life. The shards again pushing out, but into the waiting hands of CTY. 2 heroes will drop.
It's really important for him, so I'm not entirely sure which way he's going to take.
Here comes Newbee down the mid.
4-man smoke.
Yeah, 4-man smoke up, and that Blink Dagger can't have just quickly can see. Yeah, right, he's dead.
They might want to go Roche with the Exorcism now.
Yeah, that they might. Yeah, so good observer ward. This is what helped them set all this up. The silence will be there. Yamsaw will fall. The other reason.
Secret's definitely going to look to a team fight now.
Newbee looks like they want to oblige. Ace, well, Moogie. Timber Chain's down. Back into the front lines, they push towards that tier 2 tower. And where is that jump in? Fighter's looking for the opportunity. He's not visible where he is. And SCCC is in a pretty susceptible position. Wait for that BKB. Is coming out from Ace, and now SEC does the same kind of thing. Turns around with the Spirit Siphon. The backline Puppy is playing around with the SK. They're going to bring him down, or will they? The Forest Strike up. It comes a little bit too late. Fighter's Ravage comes in the perfect time. Connecting into Faith, not allowing him to steal and return that. But Moogie is a real pain in the butt. He's going through 4 heroes, but he is all alone. Existing, like...
Yeah. They might even try to pressure high ground a little bit. Because they don't have the DP ult.
That would be pretty ballsy.
It would be pretty ballsy, yeah.
But now they're just cleaning up the free wave. Faith, okay, Moogie wants to go back in again. They're going to pick up on the Disruptor. Remember, he's still got Glimpse, so you want to attack aggressively into this one. Puppy can pull you back in. Same thing with those aggressive TPs, you can send them back. KP blinking forward. They want to kill him off quickly, and they're able to do so. 51 seconds without KP. Moogie jumps in closer, but the Raiders, they're doing work all with the stack. Epicenter in from Karka in the back lines. At least he can bring down Ace. But it's up to CTY with Puppy glimpsing back in Karka. The pickup is there from Faith. The damage, it will finally be done to bring down Karka, but Faith on the run. The physical DPS from this SF is huge, but it's the Storm of all bloody.
And it's only gonna get bigger, honestly. Like, they can't fight BKBs at all. They can't contest them.
They still have Silver Edge, but the glimpse. Moogie in, Requiem at point blank range. They really wanted that kill, and they got it. The Ravage controller, Faith, as well as SCCC. Ravage was stolen by Faith. They have to be careful about this and be very mindful. It had to have been called out. But where's the jump? Puppy, he would love to have a glimpse back. Faith to try to keep him alive, and now the Ravage from Faith. It connects on Ace as well as on Marta. Epicenter coming in from the SK. Some decent damage with the BKBs from Ace as well as from CTY will allow him to survive. Puppy won't be so lucky. Spirit Cypher making an escape. Very difficult to say the least.
But again,
oh, they blinked in. SEC taking so much damage from Ace. Up in towards the egg. KB wants to jump in. Now it's SF's turn, but SEC's already got the double kill thanks to that Exorcism. They were battling against Karka, who was keeping the rest of Team Secret occupied. But Moogie TP's up towards the shrine. You can say goodbye to your little Tuskar. Rolling boulder forwards in to Karka. But the follow-up is there from Moogie.
Secret was like so hard, it even dived to tier 3 tower to try and kill him.
Puppy wants to put a ward up on the hill. They see Karka. They got double wards down. Quick sentry ward can actually de-ward it in time. Nope, the glitch. Repel. It stops the pull back. Wastes the storm, and the fire strike is nice. Fada able to actually get his ulti off, but CTY got wrecked.
Careful.
They still have the high ground. They know where they're going to be up on the west, but This initiation, it has to be perfect from Team Secret, or else they're going to get countered very heavily. Here comes your Ravage. BKB Messi was very quick, but the SK deleted from the face of the Boogie. He actually has a small bit of defense thanks to that low off of his, but Ace starting to deal a heavy amount of damage. How much can he pump in? 280 points. How much he stop with the Ravage? Stolen from Fate, hitting 3 heroes for Team Secret, and they're already on the run. The Requiem of Souls makes it a little bit more difficult to pump the damage. They retreated back up towards the Shrine, but Moogie spoiling the party somehow.
I hope he's gonna go like Daedalus.
Next, on Fire Strike, Ace has to burn his BKB. The Glimpse gonna send Kaka back. He also dropping towards the air. Leaves Pumpy. Well, stranded the double shot control on top of him. And, oh, poor Disruptor. The sacrifice when they're able to take a team fight. And the rest of the time, it's Newbee playing the good global game as opposed to before in the early game where it was more of a, Newbee actually really good a split push. Fire Strike is out, here comes Ravage #1, and again the NK controlled up as he sees his BKB. So he is able to back up from this. The Lotus Lord's protecting him for the moment, and now Guardian Angel being worked out. Requiem of Souls, Sparta in for that second Ravage. Ravage stolen by Fate. He's going to look to return in just a second. Sparta dropping low, they can't force this up. Wait, far enough, and Fate Ravage doesn't click anything. They're all too far out, so Ravage is burnt on both sides, and again, the wall is there. They're trying to keep the distance, but won't be enough. Yep, so wall falls up last time. Now it's Blink and Force
Now it can actually get properly into position. Because if that Ravage of Rubik actually hits 1 or 2 more people, well, it didn't hit anyone, right?
Yeah.
If it hits 1 or 2 people, then it will be very...
Kaka has to use that to get off the Lightning Storm, so they would have that happen. Pull back in again. The physical damage. One, two, space and it's all over Kaka. They're diving in deeper. Sparta, pick him up, toss him around like a chopped up melon, but then again, the Glimpse pulls them away once more. Unable to get the positioning. The Shard locking in KP. There's a wraparound from the rear face. He'll pick up the True side, but Ace is looking for the kill. He turns on the statically. He'll bring in the physical damage. KP will fall. Brought down with the help of CTY. They turn their attention towards Moogie. The Ravage is in there from Fate. It hits hard, but he's already lost his Tempest off. Now he'll lose his life as well. Newbee with 4 in the grave. 3 without buyback in SECC. He'll burn the BKB in order.
It's not perfect, but he needs more mana, man. He's going for Agonant, actually.
He actually comes down. He's saying, okay, Ravage #1. And they can move on to the second. That's a lot of damage. SEC's dead. Both of them have buyback available, but
it's not how you want to die.
A double kill for CTY. Ace's ultimate. Oh, boy. Like with 100 of the Timber Soul.
Yeah, but no buyback anymore.
New disable available. He's out holding on to the cheese because they're going to switch at the Lotus Orb, but that sacrifice is inactive yet. Another 5 seconds to go. But they're burning through the Raider. Down the storm. Ravage #1. They're protecting on the SK. The damage when you get the BKB SF buff. Fate and Kaka just evaporate. Wants to follow with that first off big gas off. The shark to make one off. Waiting. And he kept him needs to have the can go wrong too. The Gus being pushed back again. Sparta's low on armor, but it won't matter when the supports arrive. Sparta back in once more, standing in the middle of everything, allowing the rest of Team Secret to pump the damage in, and hopefully, if they can do it, Team White Newbee, there she is. No buybacks available. And if they take this win, like they're not finished yet, but if they take this win, any throw is possible. We saw what happened earlier today. If they take this, they eliminate LGD, I believe, from the group.
LGD is then out,
and Team Secret will advance through, and there will be no tiebreakers with this result.
Indeed.
As if they can still wrap it up. Fire Strike forward.
They're probably going to get all
Fat Lady sings.
Yeah, but they're probably going to get all 3 sides because TP is still there for 50.
Yes, that's such a lot.
Back that's straight, so it was like 115 seconds.
Well, they're going to fortify. Snowball is what Ruby was able to steal. Kaka.
Refresher on Razor now as well, by the way.
He'll have double ulti in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So they can melt through the towers with Death Box slipping dead for 10 more seconds. So they should jump forward. Boogie trying to be protected with a load assault. If it changes away, it's Static Link. Stolen 184 points of damage, I think that was. And 922 crit onto a poor little Rubik. 2 heroes dead once more. And Newbee, even with Death Prophet coming back to life again, it just doesn't look like the gun. And they're beating in to the tier 4 towers. Death Prophet's alive. This is the last hurrah for Newbee. Ace jumps in. Instant Static Link cancel. They got 8 damage stolen out of that one. SECC turns on the Exorcism as well as the BKB. Needs to have another attack. Now Fada. Ravage number 1. Ravage number 2 follows up. The BKB protects a couple of Newbee, but they realize it's over. It's GG. They've lost too many. And Team Secret take 2 games. Fantastic of them. And exactly what they needed in this group stage.
Yeah, it was a pretty action-packed game.